Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video we're going to show you how to troubleshoot an Audi if your turn signals are not working, or the high beam, low beam switch is not working, anything on the steering wheel, any of the buttons that might not be working. We're going to use the YOUCANIC scanner and we're going to test those and see if the car can actually see when you turn them on and off. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use the YOUCANIC scanner. We'll go to Diagnostic and then we'll select Audi. Now you can manually select the model here, but this is a really long list. It's quicker to go to Smart VIN. 90% of the time this is going to pick up the VIN number and auto-identify the model, but sometimes it might not work, so you need to do manual selection. Press OK. This is a USA model with a 3.0 engine. Now I press OK. I go to Diagnostics, go to Control Module, scroll down here. We need this steering wheel control system, and we need to look at data from. So you can read the code. So if you have a turn signal that's not working, here we have a cruise control switch that's not working, as defective. You can see that. But once you fix the problem, you can come here and you can clear the codes. Okay, I'm going to hit no here. I cancel that. And then if you go to ECU information, you can see whatever part numbers this module has and software that's installed on it. Okay, but one thing that's very helpful is live data. And this, you can go to custom list, and then you can see all the different things that you can monitor. You can see if the car can detect when we operate them. So select all, press OK, and then you can see the turn signal is not operated. So now if we go to the car, turn on this turn signal, this should change. So let me go and turn that on really quick. So I turn on the left turn signal, and you can see there where it says blinker left. So if I turn that off, it'll go back to not operated. Headlight flasher, high beam, front wiper, and so you can actually test any of the switches on the steering column. So if you change that, let's say, turn signal switch, and then you still have an issue, you can come in here and see, does the car recognize that you have actually turned that on and off? Because if the car does not recognize it, maybe that switch that you installed, maybe it's not correctly installed, or the wiring harness to the steering wheel control system or control module is defective. If the car does recognize it, then you have a problem between the module and that component, like the turn signal light bulbs, or like the horn is not working. Then the problem would be from the module to the horn. If everything seems to be working here on the module itself. So a horn not operated, you can see all those different things. There's a lot of data here. Even the switches on the steering wheel are monitored, so as you change them, you can see those values change. Now if you go back some more here, if I go back at the module, go to active test, you can run a few tests, like either steering wheel, you can turn that on and off from the scanner itself. For example, press start and that will activate it, and so on. So this is very helpful. Now if you are at the list of all the different modules, and then you press steering wheel control system, but instead you get something, no communication. If you would get an error like this one, no communication, it could mean a couple of things. It could mean the car does not have that module, but in this case all Audis are going to have the steering wheel control module, but it could mean that the module itself is defective and it's not getting power. So this is a picture of the cruise control module, for example. So if your cruise control is not working, that might be the issue. But if, let's say, the buttons on the steering wheel or the switches don't work, then the problem might be something like the multifunction steering wheel control module that you can see in this picture. Or sometimes the issue could be the steering column module. And here is a picture of the steering column control module that we were accessing with the scanner. So if you have issues with multiple issues going on, what it's recommended to do is to do a quick scan where the scanner goes through all the different control modules, and then you'll see where there are fault codes. So you can select all, select OK, and then you can see that, you know, all the fault codes on the vehicle. You can scroll down, and sometimes you just need to connect the dots, try to figure out where the issue and which module is the fault. And thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.